go into the research of these tweets. And second, I am not trying to insult these people. I'm just doing this to entertain my viewers, and nowhere near just to insult. So now let's get into it. Okay, the first comment, which this video, by the way, I'll tell you when this is some of the dumbest tweets ever by GamingBible. If you haven't seen him already, go subscribe to him. I love his videos. I freaking just think he's an amazing YouTuber, and I'm hoping he gets 1,000 subscribers, or it's in the first week of in the first couple weeks of July. Now the first tweet says, "My sister's pregnant, and I can't wait to find out if I'm gonna be an auntie or an uncle." Okay. What I think is just kind of bad about this is that she thinks that once she gives birth, if it's a male or a female, she's either gonna stay as a female. Okay, let's say it's a female, she'll stay as a female. Or if it's a male, she's gonna be a male. Now, as we all know, that genetically and just physically cannot work unless there's full surgery. But besides that, it can't physically happen to you without any surgery done to you. Oh, and what I think is kind of also bad is that there was 9 retweets. So let's also think about those 9 others who read this, and instead of seeing like, oh crap, that was kind of bad, they chose to retweet it. Okay, this is by the same person, the Gaming Bible, and it says, well, not the this is the Gaming Bible video, and it's the second tweet is, "I want my first daughter to be a girl." Now the thing that's just, you could have just said, "I want my first baby to be a girl," but I feel like they probably messed up, but at the same time, if they haven't, you would completely idiotic. It is so stupid, it's unbelievable. Because if you want I want my first daughter to be a girl. Well, what did you think that once you gave birth it was a female, but then a couple days later, it had a a male's private part? No. Once again, physically and genetically cannot work unless there's surgery. So, the other thing is, won't like the last one, but it's kind of worse, is that it has 186 retweets. So that is pretty bad. Let's just say that. Okay, it says January 2015. Happy 26th, everyone. Okay, I'm just gonna say, what's wrong with it? There's nothing wrong with it. It's just what you see down there. Chris Bradley says, "Do you mean 2015?" And then she answers that was last year's silly. She obviously does not know the years, because what she's saying is that 2015 goes over 2016, even though it's a one number above it. And what she's also saying is that the next year, if she freaking, what it would be like, would be 2017. But it's probably not that, since she thought that 2016 was before, so maybe 2014. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that she just kind of failed. She just looks so stupid and looks like she doesn't know anything about math. It needs to go back to a the second or third grade level. And I kind of messed up there. When I said level, I meant second or third grade math level. The next tweet is, "Can you get Ebola if someone farts on you?" Okay. At least it's a question, but think about this. If you would get Ebola if somebody farts on you, everybody in the world will most likely have Ebola. Because if your body is, physically normal, you would fart at least once a day. And that fart is going to reach somebody. But besides that, Ebola is a disease that can be passed on. And what I'm trying to say is that it can, it doesn't, I mean, it just, to me, it's kind of messing with my brain when I'm reading this, because it's kind of stupid. I mean, I'm not saying it's completely stupid, because she was asking a question, but at the same time, you would have answered your own question if everybody in the world would have it. Plus, for the fact of how many people died, and no offense if anybody knows somebody who died by Ebola. I don't mean this to insult them, but because I feel bad for the people who have died by it. Not too much. I'm not saying not people, but there wasn't even like 250,000 people who died by it. And let's just say billions of people can fart. And that fart should reach out because it is a gas that spreads. That's why you smell it. Well, okay, I mean, it's just so, it's kind of messing with my brain. This girl's messing with my brain. But basically what I'm saying is that, if fart would cause Ebola, then everybody in the world would most likely have Ebola. Okay. Even though it doesn't say it, in this tweet, it has been proven that they're talking about babies, and it says, why do the women never have to take a DNA test to see if it's theirs? Well, that's an easy question. Your egg cell is producing, like your egg cell is making the cells to form a baby. So it's your cells, okay? Half of your cells and half of the male cells combining to make one baby. So that means it automatically would be you're automatically related to that the baby, because half of the cells is coming from you. So that is pretty easy to answer. I mean, that is very basic. Freaking my cousin knows that, and he's 7 years old. So yeah, basically that would you need to go back to school. Goodbye, America. The thing that makes us really bad is that just Jesus Christ. Like, if you had to choose like 3 cities that would make up America, one of them would be New York. Okay, it is one of the most. It is, if not the most famous city in the entire world, and you don't even know that it's a state and a city. You freaking think it's an entire other country. Okay? I mean, Jesus Christ, man. I mean, I already knew this when I was in kindergarten, okay? That's why this is kind of like extremist head. And then whoever retweeted this, you get worse than her, okay? So let's just continue with it before my freaking brain, because I just freaking contain a disease of stupidity. For the worst one, I mean, this has to be the worst one. Somebody tried to tell me there was 50 states in America. Nuh-uh, because the scientists found out that Pluto doesn't exist. We got 49. Dumb ass. Okay, dude. You gotta be fucking joking me. Okay? Everybody can fucking tell planets from the fucking states, okay? I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. What's scaring me the most is that if he thinks that Pluto would have been like the 50th state, then that also means that you would think like the Sun, Mars, Mercury, Venus, all of those other planets. Every planet, you would be thinking every planet, the Sun, the Moon is probably considered states. And what's worse is that he thinks that it's so true to call the other guy a goddamn dumbass, okay? I mean, it's kind of bad enough to not know that there's 50 states in America, but then you think that planet, well, I guess, he does say it is scientifically proven that Pluto isn't a planet. But, I mean, at least he knows that it... Well, okay, never mind. I take this back. I thought that he meant by it doesn't count as a planet. No. I just read it. He thinks that Pluto doesn't exist. I'm really... Fucking gotta be joking me. I am really... This is actually the worst one. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, holy crap. Let's just say, let's end with it. I mean, fucking hopefully he's numb now and he just knows. But at the same time, I mean, God, please help him. Kinda insulted him, but I mean, I apologize for that. I didn't mean to insult you. If you would say you have a chance to see this. Let's get on to the next comments. Now for the next kind of tweets, we got from the most amazing top 10. I'm not going to do all of them, but it says here, I'd rather kill myself than commit suicide. Okay. I mean, the reason why I'm not going to get too, go on a flip out like I did in the last one is because he may not know what suicide is. He may think it's something completely worse than killing yourself. But, just to let you know, before something happens, suicide is the same as killing yourself. Okay? Because I just don't want you to freaking think by this guy that killing yourself and suicide is something completely different. It's just stupid. Okay, this is another one where I can't get completely mad, and it says, I can't believe Earth turned 2014 today. Why can't I get mad at this? Because, I mean, we did start doing full dates, we started doing full on years 2016 years ago. But that being said, you obviously don't know much about history if you fucking don't know that there was BC, freaking 3 freaking billion years ago. There's the Earth, if you go by evolution, which I don't go through, the Earth started about 3.5 to 4 billion years ago. And now it'd be 4 billion BC. So that is for you history. So yeah. I feel kind of stupid right now. I mean the other people, the people who believe that. And there's also 2 retweets, so that's also pretty bad. Okay, I'm gonna end off this video here. What the F is Obama's last name? Does anyone know? God damn it! Okay. Obama. Barack Obama's last name is Obama. If you live in... there's people across the world already know this. Did you think that his first name was actually Obama? I mean, Jesus. I wish that I would hope that somebody actually said his last name's Barack, because that would have been so funny, because he'd be like, hey, did you hear about Obama Barack? But besides that, this is just funny. It's so goddamn stupid. You don't really know anything about it. That just shows how she is with politics. She's obviously not gonna do politics when she grows up if she doesn't even know about the president's first and last name. And what's also bad is that it had 31 retweets. Oh yeah, I kind of looked it on, but yeah. Like I said, a bit of a shout out to Most Amazing Top 10 and GamingBible, because they're the ones who got put attention to those tweets. And hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you may leave a like, and see you later.